everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm here next to my very messy dressing table because, as the title says, we have a small declutter. What I'm going to do is take everything out and then put it on the rug and then film it that way. I think will be better, and especially with the light and all of that. So the main reason for decluttering my collection is that I've spoken to the local youth club, but I want to see what I could give them. Obviously everything will be sanitized. There may be some things that I'm decluttering that don't go to the youth club. I'll talk about them when I get to them. Also, I like to give my collection a little bit of a refresh. I do like using everything I have, but sometimes some things don't work, or I just have too many, or I just needs a refresh. And this will also give me a chance to tidy and clean and all of that, because it does need done as you can very well see. I'm not sure when you're going to see this video. I do need to get it done today because I want to take it to the youth club today. You might still see it in 2021, or you might see it in January 2022. I've done a collection video in January 2021. It doesn't look that much different from then, so I'm not going to talk through absolutely everything. And I also have an eyeshadow palette two eyeshadow palette collection videos. So again, the eyeshadow palettes I'm not going to swatch and stuff like that. I'm just going to quickly tell you what I'm getting rid of. And yeah, that being said, let's get into it. Okay, so I've just put a towel down to protect the rug and the items themselves. I'm going to start with the brushes. Now, of course, everything that's getting donated will be thoroughly cleaned and sanitized, because my brushes do need a good clean. So these are my face brushes. I just realized I'm not in frame very well, so yeah, I'm donating these two. Yeah, this came from an Amazon set, and it's pretty decent brush for a cheap brand on Amazon. And then this is a foundation brush, and I can I can donate this one because I have two. And then I'm also thinking of donating some eye brushes. This is a lash curl. I have three lash curls. This one is a hidden one. So lash curls are staying, that's staying. This one I found very useful, that's staying. I don't need two spoolie ones, but I'm not gonna donate any of them. I'll just get rid of this one. This one also came in like a cheap set, so that gets thrown out. I love this one. Okay, and then eye brushes. I've got loads of blending brushes. I've got a few from this Jessup set, and they're not all that great. Some of them are really nice, but some of them are not. Oh, this is a Zoeva one. That's not going anywhere. Got loads of eyeliner brushes. They're staying because I use them all the time. Alright, so I'm thinking of donating this one. This one is from Avon. It's a flat brush that's supposed to be better, packing eyeshadow on, but it's not that great. I think their old style, which is this one, is way better. So yeah, we're donating that one. And then from these Jessup brushes, we can donate that one. That one's good for like a very diffused blend. I want to keep this one. I'll keep it on the side for now. And I think I'll donate this one as well. Then I've got these two from Eco Tools, which I've barely reached for in the past year or so. I think I will actually give them to my daughter. because she's got some other ones from Eco from me. They're like good brushes, but yeah, I think I'll give them to my daughter because I had these for the longest. Right, next I have lip products. I also have here all new makeup that just came into my collection. I have a couple of lip products in here, or more than a couple actually. Eyeliner, well, way more than a couple. Now I'm looking at it. Foundation and all of that. So yeah, these are not going anywhere, just to kind of like show you a little quick overview because they're just new and I want to do videos on those, which hopefully some of them are up by now. But out of these, I'm not going to donate anything that's kind of like a dip style applicator because it's not hygienic and I've gotten like absolutely no way of safely sanitizing that. But I have a few things in mind that I wanted to give. So the lip liners are staying. Alright, these are quite old. I'm not donating these to anyone. I just want my use. No lip glosses, so put those away. So out of these, I'm thinking of donating this one from Code 8. It's called 5-second lip crayon. It's supposed to be quite balmy in texture, but I don't find it balmy at all. And also the color is a little bit too out there for me. This is shade Carmen. And I'll give a little swatch. And this is also a twisty up type of pencil, a lip crayon, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, there's no need to sharpen or anything. I also find this color to be quite similar to this Max Factor one. The Max Factor one is just a little bit deeper. My cat's doing the zoomies. So it's more suitable for me and I prefer it. And then another one that I am knocking away because I finished that one. Gold. So lip glosses are gonna stay. I'm also thinking of giving this e.l.f. Sheer Slick in shade orange. I was expecting this to be actually sheer since it's called Sheer Slick, but it's not sheer, it's very opaque, which is fine. It's just a bright orange. I don't think it suits me all that well. If it was sheer, I think it would have been nicer. So I'll put these in the freezer and kind of just try to get the top off. And then another one, there was another one that I wanted to give it. Yeah, it's just another e.l.f. one. I recently got another red lipstick, which I prefer the formula of, so this one's been hardly used. But yeah, it's this type of red. So yeah, that's for lipsticks. And then other than that, I'm happy with everything I have. I've been going crazy getting all these lipsticks. Oh, from here I'm gonna throw out this one. It's gone dry. So I'm not going to give them any mascaras. Obviously, it's not very hygienic for people to share mascaras. So just showing you what I have. I have the e.l.f. Big Mood lash primer. This one I think I need to throw it out. I think it's been 3 months now. Yeah, I think so. And then these two, I have the Unlimited Drama and the Unlimited from Avon. I just swapped the brushes around because I like the brush in that one better than that one. And that one's been opened and used before this one. So once this one's finished, I'm going to clean and sanitize the brush and then do another swapsy woo. And I think I need to throw this one out. I think I had it for maybe 3 years at this point, and it's good for 1 year from opening. I also don't think I'll be getting rid of any foundations. So I've got most of them are from Avon. I do want to do a best and worst of Avon foundations. Maybe it's up by the time you're seeing this video, maybe it's not, but it will be coming eventually. So there we are, you can see them all. That's all the Avon ones in rotation at the minute, plus this one. Then I've got this elf one, Kiko Profusion. I've got these two little samples from Giorgio Armani, that's really nice. I like that one. If I would get rid of any, it would probably be this one, but it's a Romanian brand, and because I can't get it in the UK unless I get it shipped somehow, I do want to keep it. It has a bit of a perfume to it, so I can tell when it goes off, and maybe got about 20% left of it, 25%. So yeah, I like it, and it's nostalgic because it's Romanian, so I got it when I went to Romania. I managed to go right before COVID was declared a pandemic. So yeah. And then just to show you what primers I have, a smoothing primer. So I have this one and this one, smoothing primers. Oh, and then the Laura Mercier one. So hopefully you can see them. That's all my smoothing primers, which I don't really use all that much. Oh, I can get rid of this one because I don't really like it. It's the YSL Touche Eclat foundation. This is the second version I came out with. The first one I didn't like at all. This one is a little bit better, but it needs a little bit of work, so yeah, I'm not using it, so I can get rid of that one. And then we also have these two as primer, the Shine and Oil Control from Avon, and then the MAC Stroke Cream, which is really nice. I really like this one. And I think this box was from a sandwich box. I just reuse everything I have around the house. Okay, so in here it's quite miscellaneous. I've got liquid liners. Liquid liner, what are you? Oh, this is like a... Oh, by the way, before I get into what I have here, I just realized I have these brushes too. I think I'll donate this brush and then give this one a wash. I had to put the ring light on because it's gone very gloomy outside. It's only 10:30 in the morning, but yeah, it's gone really gloomy. So here I have things that are not going to get donated. I'm quite happy with what's going on here. And also there are things that are not donatable, so to speak, for young people to use. So I have this powder from Rimmel. I really enjoy the powder. The packaging is a bit enough. So yeah, I have the finishing petals from Avon. They've discontinued these ages ago. I rarely use them, but yeah, when I use them I kind of see the benefit of finishing powder. I have my only loose powder from Nude by Nature. It's a really nice fine milled loose powder. It's translucent as well. I very rarely use loose powder, but I'm keeping it because I do reach for it from time to time. And then a powder foundation, which I just use as powder. This is from the Distillery range, the vegan makeup range from Avon, and as you can see I do use it. So that's my powders. Then for concealers, again, I'm not getting rid of anything. Just gonna tell you quickly what I have. So I would say my favorite out of all of these is this Wet n Wild one, which is the Photo Focus Concealer. Then I have a Power Stay one in a shade that doesn't really match me, which says on it it's neutral light medium. I think like online it will be as neutral light, but it's a little bit warm and dark for me. It's the second shade, and the first shade is way too light for me, but I try to make it work because I don't like getting rid of stuff. Same for this Rimmel one. I do enjoy the formula, the Lasting Radiance one, but it's a little bit dark and warm. And then this is shade Nude, so yeah, it's not a nude for me. This is kind of my favorite from Avon, which doesn't say anything on it. It's like a concealer stick, and this one I'm gonna finish quite soon, I think. I also enjoy this one from ELF, but I have to use it very sparingly. which is the Hydrating Camo Concealer, and mine is in shade Light Peach. And then I have the Brightening Under Eye Illuminator from Avon in shade Natural Radiance. Okay, still on things that I'm not getting rid of, I have my Holy Grail eyeshadow primer, which is this one from Marc Magics. Then all the brow products. Oh, I have this green corrector stick from Model Co. I had this one for absolutely eons. Exaggeration, but you know, obviously it's an exaggeration. But it's time to get rid of it because I had it for way too long, and it's a cream one. I don't know what's been growing in it. I was kind of keeping this one because I was feeling a little bit guilty that you know, I'm getting rid of something that I'm not using, although there's quite a bit of product in it. And it's the Lion's Mane Brow Mascara from Avon in shade Soft Brown. I do have a best and worst of Avon eyebrow products, and this one was further at the bottom. It's just doesn't work for me. Yeah. So I think maybe I've used it once since I've done that video. So yeah. And then in contrast, I have this little mini from Benefit, the Gimme Brow, and this is way better. I do enjoy this one much more. This is a very nice brow product. Then I have a clear one from Kiko, an e.l.f. brow pencil, the Avon Ultra Precision brow pencil. I like that one. And then the brown and light duo, also from Avon, the brow showcase. This is really nice, also as eyeshadows. And then the brow pomade. So yeah, they're all staying. So now we've got bronzers, highlighters, and blush products. I'm actually surprised by how little blush products I have in total. Oh, I do have some palettes, face palettes as well, but I'll get those after. I love blush. If I were to put anything, like if you say that I can only choose one cheek product to use, I would always choose blush. I just, all over my face, I use it for contouring, for everything. But to be fair, I do use a lot of my lipsticks for blushes as well. I do have one more of these in my new makeup box as well. So yeah, anything cream stays. I don't really like this one. It's a little bit too bright and sets very quickly. But I'm trying to work with it. I'll keep it for now. I absolutely adore this one. So yeah, these are all staying. If I do give some blushes, this one is quite well old, but I do like it for like an all-in-one type of cheek product, and it kind of like works for a sun-kissed look. So as long as it still blends on the cheek, I'll keep it. Yeah, and then I have this one from Kiko, which I love. This one I also like. And I have this little e.l.f. duo, which is quite new and I want to keep. And I've got my cheek palettes here as well, because I think I am going to donate this Zoeva one to the youth club. I think it will be a nice one for them to use as blush, highlight, and also as eyeshadows if they want to. And then I have the Blush and Glow, which is not going anywhere. This is an old face palette from Avon, but what I'm doing is I don't really like these powders. The color of this is really nice for contouring, but it's so hardly pressed. It's hard to get anything off it. This one is too sparkly for me. I really enjoy the formulas of these creams. This one works really well as a concealer. And I even combine these two to make like a custom foundation as well, or I use this one just for bronzer. I'm using them up, and then I have an eyeshadow palette that I want to kind of like repurpose some of the eyeshadows in it, and I'm gonna repress them in this palette. Gonna use it to repress them in this palette. Once I finish the creams, take everything out, clean, and then repress the eyeshadows from the palette, because they do have some bigger pans in there, and I want to use some as bronzer and as blush, contour, stuff like that. That's the palette I'm talking about. This used to be the Mark Playbook Supreme palette. And again, I'm not sure when that video is going to go up. I did like a full face one palette with this one. So yeah, some things work really well as bronzers, blush, contour. So they're going to go in there. Then for highlights, I'm not that much into highlight. I do like this one from Claire Cosmetics. I do like these ones in this palette. I have one in my project pan that I really enjoy. This one is alright, but it's jelly formula, so that's definitely not one that I would donate to the youth club. And like I said, I like this one, so I'm keeping this one, but I'm thinking of donating this one from Model Co. It's really nice, but I'm thinking because of how it dispenses, it will be a little bit more safe for more than one person to use. So that's gonna go to them. I also have these illuminating pearls, which are really nice to do like a blush and highlight in one. So they're not going anywhere because I like them, and they're old. And then from bronzers here, right, I have this cream bronzer, but it's cream and it's like a face and body one, so I'll keep that one. This one stays for sure. And then I had this Hula one for maybe 4 years, and I haven't used it much. As you can see, it's a little bit warm for me, so because I had it for so long, I might either sanitize it and see if my daughter wants to play around with it, or just go straight in the bin. As you can see, I don't have a big collection, but my favorite bronzer is this one from NARS, and you can tell it's a mini, and I've used it so much the packaging kind of falling apart, and I'm still haven't reached pan, so it takes me quite a while to go for a bronzer. And between these two, I do want to donate this one, the Beauty Crop. I do like it, and it's the newest in my collection, but it's because it's the newest in my collection, and like I said, it takes me ages to go through a bronzer, and I do love that NARS one so much. I also like this one from Bobbi Brown. This one's really nice too. And I also have bronzers in my face palette, so yeah, I'm gonna donate that one. And then here I have eyeshadow singles and liquid eyeshadows. This is actually a highlight, but I'm thinking of donating this one. I can use it either as a highlight or as an eyeshadow, which is the Ciate Glow 2 highlighter in shade, what shade are you? Moon Dust. Then out of these, I think I'll keep pretty much everything. I could donate one of these pencils, but they wouldn't need sharpened, and you know, there will be like the whole other thing of keeping the sharpener clean and all of that. So yeah, I'll keep those. Maybe keep this one from Evelina Beauty. I do like the shade. I know it's cream, you know. I had it for a while as well. No, it's a cream product, and it's been next to my eyes, so no. We have these two singles from Affect. I really like these, and then a little eyeshadow single from Distillery, which I also like. I will get rid of this one. This is a glitter from Lindsay Douglas anyway. It's really nice. It's just that I don't use glitter anymore. Definitely not loose glitter. So yeah, I'll get rid of this one. Okay, so I had to take a little bit of a break. You can tell I'm wearing a different shirt. I have removed the towel. I think it was a little bit trippy on the camera. But anyway, I'm going through my nail polishes. I will give some nail polishes away as well. First, I have this Sally Hansen set, which I haven't used like at all so far, but I do want to use it. I don't know. Should I use it? I'll think about it. Right. There are some things in here that I am willing to give away because like I really like these 60-second nail polishes, because I am honestly so terrible at having patience and waiting for mild nail polish to dry. Yeah, so that's why I go for fast drying nail polishes. And that's all of the colors. That one's fast drying as well. That one's really nice. See, I've got reds already. That one's fast drying, but I don't really like it, and I have quite a few that are like the same tone, so I will put this one on the pile for the youth club. That one's fast drying as well. Ooh, I like that one. That one's staying. Right, these ones are the ones that take longer to dry. Let me move those away. So let's get all of those out. And then I've got like top coats, base coats and stuff like that, so they're all staying. So it's them. I like the darker one. I'm probably not gonna wear them, so they can go to the youth club. Oh, this is hard because I really like these colors. I'm gonna keep this one because I haven't got a gold. And I do have colors like these, so I'm gonna give this one away. As for this set, I have a box where I put things that can be given as presents or as Christmas gifts or anything like that. Whenever I have things that I either see that are nice, or I get stuff in boxes that I don't want for any reason or whatever. So yeah, I think that's gonna go there. And these are my nail polishes. Let's put them back. Okay, so I've got my colorful eyeshadow palettes here. Out of these, well, some of these are not that colorful, but out of these I want to give away this duo, which is an elf duo. It came in a holiday set a few years back, I think. Yeah, I think that will be all right for them. These are cream shadows. They're not going anywhere. Like I mentioned, there is a eyeshadow palette collection video where you can see all of these swatched, which I will link down below, down in the description box, and also in the little eye. This is like a sentimental thing. Right, between these two, I would definitely prefer the Revolution eyeshadow palette over the next one. This one I got as part of the Super Drag Halloween Masterclass. I don't know, I think I'll still keep it for now because there are some blues and teals that I don't have in this one. And like this green I like. So we'll see if I use it more. If I don't use it in the next 6 months, then maybe I'll give it away or something. These two are staying. The cell phone's definitely staying. Right, so that's staying. This is not going anywhere. No way this is going anywhere. No way this is going anywhere. These are not going anywhere. Right, what I've got here? Got the eyeshadow palette in Sweet Love. I will donate this one because I have other pinks that I enjoy. It's quite a nice palette, but I don't really reach for it. I like the pinks in here, in the Wanderlust palette. And I also like the pinks in the Radiant Rose palette. So there are some, there are more neutral pinks, but still really nice. So I'm ready to let go of this one. Well, just throw this thing out. What have I got here? A Wander Away eyeshadow palette. I think I'll keep this one for now. Okay, I'm going to give this one away, the Pink Nudes from Profusion. It's a little bit too powdery for me, but it's got blushes and highlight, so it's a face palette, eye and face palette, so that's going to be nice for them to play with. And then I have two palettes here which are not going to go to the youth club, but I do want to maybe try and sell them or something, because like I've got the Revolution Pro Moments palette in Enchanting and the Zoeva Caramel Melange the mini palette. So I was doing a look with these two, and I ended up with a look that I've done with just one palette, which is this Into the Sunset palette. So that's what Into the Sunset looks like. Also with this mini palette from Zoeva, I find that no matter what shades I use, my looks end up a little bit samey, which is a little bit frustrating for me because I like something different every time. I always do my eyes different every single day, or you know, if my eyes are not different, then my lipstick will be different. It's just I always like something different, and this ends up a little bit samey. Very nice quality eyeshadows, and if I want something like really warm orange, I have that one. And decluttering this one will also give me an excuse to pick up another eyeshadow palette from Zoeva that I've been eyeing for a little while. So, and when it comes to the Revolution Pro palette, a couple of shades are very similar to this one in the Child palette. And I prefer the Child palette a million times over the Revolution palette. It is because it's the Child, it's Star Wars IP, intellectual property, and also the shadows are really nice. We got greens and golds, and I'm really enjoying this eyeshadow here. So yeah, I'm really enjoying the Child palette. So this one is only going to leave my collection if I pan it. So, and then another thing with this palette is that a couple of these shades are a little bit deceiving. You will see that I'm talking about these two, so you will see that they are a little bit darker there where I've done my brushing. That's more like the shade that you actually get. While I was expecting and also would have liked it more if this olive would have stayed with a little bit more of a gold sheen, and then this shade here would have been more like what you see right here. So right at the end you will see the color that the pan had initially, and I would have loved it more if it stayed that color. It's a little bit darker, it looks more like here where I've dug my brush in. Still quite good quality, especially on the Revolution brand. It's Revolution Pro. Revolution Pro for me tends to be a little bit higher quality than other Revolution brands, in my very limited experience. And I quite enjoy the shape of the eyeshadow themselves. This diamond shape, it's very unique. I like the color story and everything, but because of these two shades are a little bit deceiving on the eye, and because there's a couple of shades in here, I think namely these two, that are similar to the one in the Child palette, I will get rid of this one. Okay, and these are my more neutral ones. So out of these, we got the Mocha Latte, that's staying. Just showing you what it's like. Let's go through these quads first, yeah. Then I got the Metal Maniac, which I really enjoy, so that's staying. And then we have the Barely Blush, which is still alright. Not as nice as the other two, but I still like it. This quad I had in its box since last year when I've done my makeup collection video, and I haven't reached for it once, so I will declutter it. Then out of all of these, I love these two. Showing the inside. Also started enjoying this one more. The Smashbox one. This one's definitely staying, it's quite new. This one is new, that's staying. I love the e.l.f. quad. This one I don't love as much, but I'm making my way through it. Yeah, it's got some shades that I can use. They're a little bit more cool tone, they're a little bit different, so for my collection anyway. So I'm keeping that, but the nudes, the Maybelline nudes, I think I will give this one to the youth club. Yeah, I barely reach for it. I do try to rotate through all my palettes, but I've got shades in here that I can replace with this. I can replace with this. The Classics palette, so yeah, I don't need it. And then I've got these two duos. This one is Model Zone, and it's in Pecan Pie. I've not long got this, but I haven't used it all that much. I think I need to just give it a swatch again. Yeah, I think I'll give this one to the youth club. And then I've got this Anika one, which I'm not a super big fan of, but I think it will do for like travel or anything like that if I need to throw something in my purse. Okay, so here I've got all the things that I'm giving to the youth club. There are 3 other lip products which have gone in the freezer just to chop the ends of them off. I'm gonna sanitize and clean everything. And then also leaving my collection, I have these things here. And then these that are gonna go to my daughter. So that was my entire declutter. Thank you very much for watching all the way to the end. If you discovered this video because you like declutters, but you are not subscribed to my channel and you haven't seen any other videos, I would love it if you check them out and maybe subscribe if you like what you see. Please give me a thumbs up, it really helped me out, and I will see you in my next video.